$100 silver. Do we really want to see that anytime soon? There's a lot of hype going around about $50 silver, $100 silver, $500 silver. So I wanted to do a video on what would happen or what would need to happen for us to get there. And it's not really good. So hello everybody. Welcome to Sobriety and Silver. I woke up sober this morning because you know it. I went to bed sober last night. I didn't do my days again. I forget, it should be over 1,350 something. Before I get into the video, it is early Friday morning. My schedule has changed for the better. I will now be working 5 p.m. at night till midnight, Monday through Thursday. I'll be off Friday and Saturday. And Sunday, I will go in from 4 p.m. till 2 a.m. or whenever we're done. So, and each night that I get off at midnight, that is if we're done. But it's a new position. I've taken on a little something different. I was still doing a heavy equipment operator, steel company, still the same old, just different shift, different responsibilities. Now, Ulexite TV asked me what kind of heavy equipment I operate. I do overhead crane. I'll do the yard forklifts with the dual front, tires, the cab over. I think the maximum lift on the one that I'm going to be operating is 40. I might not want to go that high. I'm not real sure, but it can lift 2 6,000-pound coils at a time of rolled steel. So anyway, I'll be operating heavy equipment. So I'm looking forward to that switch and looking forward to going back to night shift. I enjoy night shift better, and that's where I want to be. Even though it's not really night shift, it's kind of second shift, if you want to call it. But anyway, enough about that. Let's get into this $100 silver. $100 silver. Now, do we really want that? That's eventually I would imagine it's going to happen. I don't want it to happen anytime soon, based on the research I did, because there would be a lot of things going wrong for silver to hit $100 an ounce. And yes, you're going to see me looking down because I have my notes right here. All right, so we haven't even hit 40 an ounce yet. So, you see videos of 50 an ounce, 100 an ounce, 500 an ounce. Good morning, Silver Stacker Cracker. I'm out of coffee. I should have waited, made some more coffee. So yeah, right now we're just below, I think, $39 an ounce. I think the last time I checked it, I don't know, it was 38 and some change. I can't remember exactly where it was. It's been kind of flat the last few hours. What I want out of the silver that I stack, all I want for my silver to do, and everybody's silver, is to keep up and exceed inflation. And since 2020, especially this year, silver has crushed inflation. I think silver is up about 24% in 2025, and inflation is what, 2.7, 2.9, something like that. So I'll put a chart up. I will actually put a little chart in here so you can see it right now. There's the chart. All right, so what else? So we would have to have, now think about this, we would have to have massive inflation or massive currency collapse. That's not good. That's not something we want to be able to hit $100 silver. An extreme supply shortage. Mines would have to slow down or even stop producing. We don't want that either. Huge investor rush. So, not just stackers, but your average mom and pop who haven't considered stacking silver would all have to rush in and start buying silver for silver to skyrocket that high. An industrial panic. Companies needing silver for solar, EVs, and electronics willing to pay any price to get it. Now, I don't see that happening. I just don't see them letting silver go that high when it's needed so much for industry. So you imagine all four of those things happening? All four of those would have to happen pretty much at once for silver to hit $100 an ounce. And like I said, all I want from the generic silver that I purchase, which is, if you've watched my videos, I try to get the best bang for my buck. Constitutional silver, generic silver rounds. Littlefoot made a good point and left a comment in my last video. Generic silver rounds are great, but you may want, just make sure that they're in good shape. They look nice. That way, if you ever have to do, or you ever do have to sell them, they're in good condition. So, point taken, and absolutely, yes, I completely agree with that. I think that's why I'm going to keep going with the Buffaloes, because the Buffaloes, I said in my last video, very recognizable. And the generic bin at Tulsa Gold and Silver had, Ulexite, she told me to practice. So we're going to do this. We're going to practice. All right? She said that I'm always flipping my coin wrong or my round wrong. Ha! She left a comment saying flip, thumb and forefinger, and flip. Look at that. Now it's not upside down. Every time I go to show the back or the reverse of a coin, I always have it upside down. So yeah, I think that these would be, right now, the way for me to go to get the best bang for my buck. This and Constitutional Silver. Because again, I've said it several times, they're highly recognizable here in the United States. Outside of the United States, I don't know. I know each country has their own coins. Ours is the American Silver Eagle, which this is the one Lee Chavary sent me. Lee Chavary. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful coin. And then I have the ones that I got in the protectors from Tulsa Golden Gems. And then I have the ones that I got from, I don't even remember where I got them from. They were the, I don't remember. Man, I'm telling you, squirrel. I'm done. My brain addiction has taken my short-term and long-term memory and just eat it up, man, eat it up. But I am sober, and I will be going to bed sober here shortly. Pardon me. Other than that, guys, with the $100 silver, again, is that something we really want? I don't want to see it right now. Think about 2008 and 2011, I think, when the silver hit $50 an ounce. And if you bought at that time, man, you're still in the red there. You haven't broke even yet. So the hype is great. It's wonderful, but again, is it something we really want to see? With that being said, you guys have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed Friday, and I will see you in the next video.